Hey everybody, welcome into the Arena Productions, and in this video, we're doing a recap and review of episode 1 of Twisted Metal, titled Will You Drive? And I want to give a shout out to one of the community members, Fubu87, who recommended this series to me. Before we get into the episode, though, I just want to let you all know that this is going to be a spoiler-filled recap and review of the episode as we run through it. So if you have not watched Twisted Metal yet, please go to Peacock and watch the episode, and then come back and enjoy this recap and review, because there's going to be spoilers throughout. So that's your spoiler warning. So let's get into it. We get this post-apocalyptic world here because of what's been going down when it comes to the crash of a cyber attack, a large-scale cyber attack. And anyway, we get some beautiful scenery here as, of course, we get the drivers on the road. So particularly criminals are living outside of the cities, and the cities are walled now. So build the wall. So anyway, of course, Anthony Mackie here, we get him as one of the milkmen, and he's driving through this this shopping mall, and he's playing the Jerky Boys CD here. It's really good music throughout this whole episode. But I mean, as he's going and driving and trying to get away from these guys in the shopping mall, it's like these guys have like machine guns and firing on the top of the cars and everything. It's so weird that he doesn't get killed, Anthony Mackie's character, and he wipes out and takes care of all of these guys that are after him here. And I mean, the firepower that he's got in his car there, it's pretty cool. And obviously he's got like his own weaponry. He's got the shotgun there. And so he takes all these guys out, but it's like you think, and then of course he grabs the shoes here. But I mean, you would think that they would have been able to pick him off. So anyway, he goes and he's like a delivery guy, and his name is like John Doe. I thought that was pretty cool. But so being anonymous in a way. And then of course the got milk reference. So they call themselves milkmen, delivering goods to these kind of like cities, walled cities. And of course he gives the puppy tummies dog food, and they think it's milk. And then he's at another place and he gets these windshield wipers, the Bosch windshield wipers, and it's going to be effective here as he uses them, because he gets these guys that are trying to carjack him, and one jumping off the top of the highway there onto the car. And then obviously he's got this car completely contrapted, and he's got all the firepower, and as you can see here, he's wiping the windshields he's got the new windshield wipers on there. And then we get this scene here where we have Quiet and Loud. We get our first shots of them, and they're trying to carjack, of course, John Doe's car, and John Doe isn't having anything. And we see, of course, Quiet here. She's trying to flip him off, but obviously her middle finger is gone. And then this is the part I love the most. He's at the beach, going towards New San Francisco, and he runs into these little sea lions here. And he's so cute. I thought he was going to pet the sea lion, but then we see his face here as he's looking at him, and it's like, he must be hungry. And oh my goodness. I mean, just the humor, the dark humor that's in this. I mean, it kind of reminded me of a Kill Bill film, but I mean, just the meat from the seal. And then of course he's looking at a photo here of, his parents, obviously, and him as a child. And then he puts it on the light so you can see the image, the shadow image there of them. But I mean, so he's going to San Francisco, and of course San Francisco is Expat's home city, of course. So it was interesting how they made this set piece to look like a post-apocalyptic type of Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco and all. And he's able to get inside, and he doesn't know how to parallel park. It's funny. And then this scene here where he's being like showered down, and then he gets the fragrances sprayed on his butt. I mean, that's just so funny. But anyway, he gets in, and the COO of New San Francisco, whose name is Raven, of course, played by Neve Campbell. Obviously, she was in Party of Five a long time ago. But anyway, she's talking with Anthony Mackie's character here, John Doe, and she's telling him that she wants him to, of course, do something for him and deliver a package to her. But of course, she's not going to tell him what the package is and what's in the package, but she needs him to go to New Chicago to pick up this package. And of course, she takes him outside here and wants to show him around and get him to think that, of course, she has a baby and a husband, and they invite him over to dinner there. And of course, he's thinking about his own family from the past. And he's like, I want to give up this milkman thing, at some point. And so they're trying to convince him, of course, if he delivers this, he's got 10 days to do it, as you can see on the watch here. But if he does this, he could actually live in New San Francisco. He could be a citizen there. And so he leaves thinking that, okay, I got 10 days to do this. And then obviously, as he's gone, we see that she's been playing him the whole time. It's not even her baby. And then it's like this fake husband is taken away. And then, of course, we get Quiet and Loud. They had been chased down. And he kind of looks like a sheriff in a way. But Agent Stone is his name. He's kind of like a deputy from out in Nevada. And, he's not having anything from them. And he gives them a choice. Either they both die or one of them has to shoot themselves. And, of course, Loud, he, takes his life here, blows his brains out. And then, obviously, Quiet gets branded in the arm from, of course, the agents there. And it basically makes everyone know that they have been, from this guy, branded for life, that they can't cross him again. And then, of course, we get, Mackie's character going to check out a map to get to New Chicago. But his friend is telling him he's going to have to go through Vegas. And obviously, lost Vegas now. And of course, you know who that is. We get, of course, Sweet Tooth. And then, of course, Loud here, or not Loud, I'm sorry, Quiet is seen with the brand on her arm. And obviously, she ends up in the same area where, of course, John Doe is going. And she stops the car. And as they're about to shoot each other, of course, John Doe realizes that she's the one that was trying to carjack her or get into his car before. And then, of course, Sweet Tooth there is driving towards him. And this is where the episode ends. So anyway, yeah, it was an excellent episode. And I'm really looking forward to bringing you a review and recap of episode 2. So anyway, take care, everyone. And we hope to catch you in the next recap and review episode of Twisted Metal. So I've been your host, Expat. Take care, everyone. Peace out.